and I lost both of them, and I was like, oh my god. Out of my 4 losses, 3 of them were to the CPU. I'm like, oh my god. Alright, well, I'm gonna play this game, man. I'm playing Ravens Lions. You can watch it if you want. I'm not gonna post it in the chat since it's the thing, but I am streaming it. Well, you have me on YouTube, don't you? Don't you have me as one of your channels that you're friends with or follow? Yeah, it's Vor. Yep. Alright, I'll send you a link.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw.
Oh my god, injury timeout. Very first play, my rookie fucking end. That Jones, the second that he made me draft, and got injured. I hope it's nothing major. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, later.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Jackson now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
From the gun, Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
First down, Ravens.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Even though he's a 4th rounder, I think he might have a chance to play and prove that, hey, I could have been taken higher in that draft.
And we've seen so many times now, guys who go lower in the draft undrafted free agents that become big-time players, full-blown players. So you never know. Fourth-round pick has a chance to be a really good player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Hey, babe.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant.
Yep.
Oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Wait, what's up? Is he going to bed right now?
Yardage to the 9.
Yeah, but I'm not playing a real person, so I can pause it. So after you change them, just let me know. I'll come up and say goodnight.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Ravens 3.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys,
Caution flies here, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
and Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run up there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out is Matthew Stafford and the Lions offense. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive.
Oh, can you hear me? Ah, sick.
So he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got a top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line. Every time they go to the bench, you tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. 1-yard gain.
Now it's 2nd and 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Stafford, catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
I wonder if everyone's going to be able to hear me in the YouTube. I don't know if anyone's even watching or caring.
Their offensive line. Did they think that they could move them enough to pick up a first down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
None. I mean, I could do, if you're in the chat bar, I can just do Gamecast. You can actually watch it from your TV if you want.
Not at all, Brandon. And think
Yeah.
about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession?
Yeah, dude, I thought I had that pick 6 when he threw that route on that curl, and instead got a fucking 50-yard play out of it because I missed him then somehow. Oh, dude. And I thought Queen was going to get that pick. Do you see that throw to Hockenson? I was like, oh, I jumped it. I'm like, I got, what? He got it.
First and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short.
Bullshit.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and a yard, Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And he'll take this to
Big tight end drag play.
before going out of bounds.
A gain of 21.
You don't always expect
Yep.
tight ends to be big
They start
in terms of
throwing
numbers to
stupidly.
catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. The loss results there.
Down left side on the swing pass. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 24.
Wow, I can't believe I caught that.
24 yards there. Nice
Oh my god.
The defender, right?
Lamar Jackson was getting sacked. It was insane.
For him, as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it.
Dude, that was Marquise Brown just being so fast. He was able to run back and catch it somehow.
Now they try the right side here.
Dude.
And they take him down.
Come on,
losing yards
guys.
back at the 27. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started.
Yeah, no, that's in gridiron. This guy's just a 91 speed rookie. I just need somebody to replace Mark Ingram because I'm not paying him next year, and I only have 3 running backs on my roster, including Mark Ingram.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. the 21,
Alright,
just shy
that's
of the
fine.
20 in the red
My
zone.
3rd and 4, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 6. Oof, a little worse. All right, Lamar.
Reminder coming up at
Let's see if I can
halftime,
use his legs.
Orlando, standing by their Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the
I think I'm going to go for it.
Decent gain on the
4th and 1.
6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson forced out to his left.
I didn't get it. So Lamar Jackson has whatever crazy speed, 93 speed, 94 speed. I don't know, a lot. I couldn't get away from a DT on the Lions. Just on a straight sprint, I just couldn't get away from him. That's just all Madden.
Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out.
I'm not worried about it. I was just like,
4 yards shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing deep for this is
dude, unbelievable.
And all the way down to the 37. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards.
I think it's pretty safe.
Well, I was in short zone play, and it's because he didn't hurry up.
But after that shot right there, they got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought.
Come on,
offensively. If
guys.
we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To the air again, Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st down, Stafford here. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Stafford. Open net is Galladay, complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Hope.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Throwing again at Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Throwing again. Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they'll burn the time. 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
A 24-yard attempt.
Yep.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Ravens 10.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we've reached halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Ravens 10.
Two.
And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. That changed the mentality this go around.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time.
Oh my God, Lamar just got a 90-yard, no, 70-yard run. 72. Insane. I just rolled out and I was like, oh my God, no one's there. So I just sprinted up the sidelines. I only ran out of bounds when like a safety got like really close because I'm like, yeah, I don't want to fumble.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. on the counter now. It's Dobbins. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the stop will come inside the 5.
All right, let's do my double drag play. See if I can bust some space open.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break
Cross drag.
yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that point,
Oh no, no!
and hold it to a short game.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards.
Go for it. Fuck it.
On the completion, it's 4th down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason,
That is
Yep,
into
touchdown.
the end zone for a Baltimore
Good job.
J.K. Dobbins.
I had a stretch, but they were like on goal line, everybody on the line. So I was like, I think I'm going to run a counter or a zone play.
He certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Tucker able to connect.
I'd say that whole drive was thanks to Lamar Jackson getting like a 70-yard fucking run.
Now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to
He's a 94, actually. That's why he's not 40 million a year. He's less.
Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. On 2nd and 9, Stafford. And he goes down. The Ravens able to
There you go, Calais Campbell. Good sack.
Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting
Now play deep zone. They'll throw it underneath because that'll be the only guy open. And I'll get the, what? And there they go. How predictable. They did exact. Oh, look, there's an open underneath guy. It's all Madden, so of course they throw to the open guy. There you go, 4th and 17. No, 4th and 17, so they're going to punt. Yeah, I'm like, just cover deep because they'll throw it underneath because that's what the computer does on all Madden, and you're good to go.
He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards.
Loves it.
And the offense will take over.
Winning games, they're okay with that. They don't really care. More about stats.
1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And that play went nowhere. Losing
God.
He'll be back at the 36.
4-yard loss on my first play.
Yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Wee, touchdown. See, that's what I'm talking about with Brown. They were out of position on that, so I could do a streak, and then just, boop, done. Touchdown.
Keith Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week.
See, but I threw it to the left. I threw it away because I knew he was already past the corner. So then I just pressed hard left when I threw it so he would throw away from the safety. And that's how you get that play to work. Because if I just would have tried to throw it deep or just throw a bullet to him, the safety would have cut it off, picked it, or at least knocked it out of his hands. Yep. You just got to direct the throw a little bit better so it's just away from the safety.
fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Uh-oh, they're already going into panic mode. I was like, 1 tight end, 4 receivers. Okay.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter knows.
I say, man, they wouldn't give me Humphrey to try and make the play, but at least they knocked it out of his hands.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. To throw again. Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Jones. And he will not be able
Easy
to
enough.
through the contact. It's
All right, punt.
and now it's 4th down. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw.
And another touchdown for Brown. Oh, man. God. It's so nice having such a fast guy. 79-yard touchdown in the first play.
79 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Hollywood Marquise Brown, that's his fucking nickname.
That's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he puts it through. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
3rd and 4.
Stafford now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision
Hamza,
and
Nazaradi.
understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford gets it quickly to Galladay. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Patrick Queen pick 6, baby.
Patrick Queen past the 20, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the
No, it was the computer. I moved Patrick Queen over into that position, and then they just so happened to throw right where I moved him to, so he was right there to jump in front of it.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah, because I was in control of Harrison.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
I normally try and use my worst of the two middle linebackers myself, just because, you know, the better they are, the better the computer plays with them.
That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Yeah.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh, dude, I had just moved away. I'm like, they're going to throw to him because he's wide open. I can get this pick. The second I turned my back, they threw to him. I was like, God damn you people. God damn you predictable Madden engine.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first.
It's got the fucking first. Ugh. Whatever.
10 yards there as this offense.
I mean, I'm winning by a lot, so I really can't complain or anything. It's just.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Stafford going to get this one to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18.
God damn you, Bernice.
Certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays.
Really? When it was.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down.
Oh, God, my rookie got a sack. Good job.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On second down, Swift. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown.
Oh, my God. All those people there, and they wouldn't give me somebody that could have got there in time. Bullshit. Yeah, dude, and they threw to a pile of my guys, and they wouldn't give me the one guy in front of him either. I'm like, fuck you. Matt Stafford was 7 for 7 that drive. Yeah, I know.
Very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
25-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that's caught inside the 30.
I just couldn't help it. It's just so easy when they play the wrong defense because he's so fast. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take it. Just throw away from the safety. I just throw it away from the safety, and that's it. Touchdown.
But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. Sit on this one.
Actually, no, in this league, I think I won 42-7 against Justin last week, I think. Oh, no, this one might have been 35-7 or 35-14, something like that. Well, I think it was my best win with this team in this league, you're right. Took me a second to kind of get my footing with them. I mean, I'm saying that, and I did make it to the AFC Championship game, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just being spoiled.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Nice man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he'll be tackled.
When you turn him into a tight end, you leave him as a receiver, he's okay.
10 yards on the play. First down.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the reason why they don't usually make tight ends have that much speed. Dude, it's 45-13, like 23 seconds left. They just took a timeout. Fuck you guys, man. Just give up.
Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. Stafford over the middle, complete. It's Jones. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
They burned all 3 timeouts.
Going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
And then he threw it away to save it with 5 seconds left. They just really, really want to get that last score.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly.
Could have been Nasruddin's pick, man.
They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style.
I know. I didn't have Dak. I drafted Dak with like my 4th pick or something. I'm like, jeez. I know. I know. Dude, he had McCaffrey. Phil had the same thing. He drafted McCaffrey with like his 1st pick. Nah, nothing. Nothing good on anybody thus far. I got Nasruddin. He's going up a point. He'll be a 75. Come on. I have no idea. Is that scheme fit? No, it wasn't. I don't know. I know. Um, nice. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at got the number 3 offense right now. Number 1 points per game. It's so funny. Let's see where what's his nuts Brown is for receivers. 10 receptions, 453 yards. Oh my God, he's averaging 45.3 yards a reception. And he's averaging a touchdown every second time he touches the ball. He's got 5 touchdowns. That's fucking nuts. He's just so fast. Yeah, he's just so fast. He's only 5'9", 180, but dude, 99 speed. Jesus. It's nuts. Alright. Cool. Turn my stream off.